Hopefully I'm in focus. Okay, we're recording. Hi, I'm Thea and welcome to my channel. Okay, trying it again. Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram, yesterday I showed a reel of this vintage sewing box that I recently picked up at my local thrift store. I mostly picked it up because it's all the colors I love. I love this green, yellow, gold, black. These are my colors. However, it's metal and it's vintage. And I tried to look up information about this online and there was only one other photo or previous eBay listing that didn't have any further information that this has already supplied me with. So I wanted to kind of share about this box because it's just so cool, but it came packed with a ton of vintage sewing notions. And I thought it'd be fun to just kind of show everything that I got in here in case you are also a vintage sewing notion collector like me. Alright, so this is the box. It has a woman and two little girls holding, two of them are holding parasols, the other one's holding a bouquet. I think the other one that I found online, the only other one I should say, that I found online, they called it Southern Belle, which I could see. So it's got this gold detailing. It's like a jadeite green with cream and black and gold. It's textured on the front. Has a nice little push button opening. Textured on the sides, hinged on the back, and plain on the bottom. I paid $10.99 at my local thrift store. And if you know me, that was painful. In reality, $10.99 plus tax isn't really that bad. Opening it up, you just push that little button in and it comes open. Alright, and this has like little indentations. I'm not sure what it was for. And these two little cabinets open. And I figured we'll go through what's in here. Alright, so these little cabinets have like a little pull, and the pull is slightly hammered with a little bit of a decoration, and this has an indentation, little art deco style, and this is a needle pad, and this says Nila Sewing Company, or I'm sorry, Nila Sewing Cabinet, and I'll put the information down below. Okay, so within my cabinet, these little cabinets, we're just going to call them cabinets. Within the cabinets there's an assortment of needles. Some have been opened, some have not. Some of them have really cool packaging. There's a thing of dental floss in here. Oops. And I do this too, just some sewing needles that you put onto a spare piece of fabric. Some of these are really, really cool looking. And here's the, this is kind of hard to read because of the gold, but it's beautiful. And some of the needles have been used. Okay, let's look at one more. These are boy needles of quality, made in England. Oh, so they're folded up in there. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them there because my luck is that I'll poke myself while I'm doing this. Okay, so needles on that side. And over here is a little bit of a mess. Seam ripper, some thimbles. I actually have a really rough time finding thimbles that fit my fingers. What finger is it? Is it your middle finger? there is one cool one here that has stars on it. Where did I see that? Oh, it was the yellow one. Sorry about that middle finger, but it's what I stick it on. No offense, guys. Okay. Metal, plastic, another thimble. Whoop. Another thimble. Some vintage buttons. Looks like I don't want to dig into this too much. There's a lot of pins, more buttons. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and close this up. This doesn't seem to open at all. It just has the logo of the company. And this is like a velvet, it feels like sawdust is underneath it. And let me just go ahead and put these away, close them up. If you have any questions about any of these needle brands, just let me know. I don't know much about them myself, aside from the quick Googling that I've done on them. I am definitely not a needle expert, but very cool packaging. Okay, so I'm just gonna close that portion up. There is a pair of long crochet hooks in there that I haven't been able to jimmy out yet. Oh, hold on, I forgot this dental floss. Might as well keep it in here. I'm sure it's been used for sewing, perhaps. Oh, and another thing is that this is it's gonna be, you won't be able to see it, but it's a threader right here, built in. It's amazing. It's just on that side, I think. Yeah, it's just on that side. Very, very cool. Okay. And this came with it. It's just some waistband elastic. And I'm going to take all of these little thread spools out. Most of these are on the wood spools, which I actually have a large collection of vintage threads that I've been hoarding. They are so lovely to do hand sewing with, and I rarely have that occasion to hand sew. Oh, this is an empty guy. But let's get all these out so you can have the visual here. Okay. So these are all just kind of spring-loaded. Well, they're not really, there's no springs in them, but they work on a tension basis. Very, very cool. This looks like it would be for larger spools up here and then regular smaller spools down here. So anyway, they just kind of go into place like that. So awesome. So like when you're traveling, you have it ready to go. Anyway, well, I just wanted to give you a tour of this thing because it's completely awesome. I've never personally seen anything like it, and I have quite a collection of sewing notions, boxes, machines, patterns, all of this stuff, and I've never seen one like this, and I've been collecting for quite some time. I've been sewing since I was a young kid, and I come from a family of seamstresses, so I feel like I would have seen something like this by now. I've seen all kinds of different like acrylic boxes from Japan. I have a Romanian like accordion box, but never, it almost feels like enamel, but I don't want to say that because I'm not really sure. But it's heavy duty, it's wonderful. And if you find one, let me know, or if you've ever seen one like it. Well, thanks for tuning in and going through this vintage box with me. I just love it. I love all vintage notions, but I love metal boxes, that are aesthetically pleasing and that they're just packed with goods. So if you happen to run across one of these, let me know. Or if you know anything about this that I didn't already share here that I've known, that I've discovered about it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Next time there will be a sewing review video. So tune in for that. Bye. Oops. Now it won't shut. Now it won't shut. Okay. 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 All right, I don't know how that went in there. Okay. Do that again. Do you want to sneeze on camera, babe?
Yeah, I've been trying to hold it. I'm plugging my nose.
My husband has the loudest sneezes.